We have another example, the product and division of two complex numbers. So for the first one, we have the product of 2 plus j3 times 3 minus j4. So we can use the FOIL method or simply distribute the terms. So 2 times 3, 2 times j negative 4, j3 times 3, and then j3 times negative j4. So very simple, just multiply them. So we have 2 times 3 plus 2 times negative j4. Okay, I hope it is be careful with the negative sign. Then you have plus j3 times 3, and then plus j3 times negative j4. Okay, so you just combine the real and then separate with the imaginary number. So now take note, j times j is actually negative 1. Okay, so that's negative 1 times negative becomes positive. So therefore 3 times 4, 12, so positive 12. So 12 plus the other one here, which is 6. Okay, so those are the two real numbers or two real variables. So you have 6 plus 12 is 18. And then here, so you have negative 8j and then 9j. So negative 8j plus 9j is equal to plus j. Okay, so that's the product. And for the division, it's quite complicated, but you can just simply do that. 2 plus j3 divided by 3 minus j4. So what we can do, we need to make sure that the denominator is not a complex number. So it should be a real number. So in that case, we need to multiply this one with the conjugate of the denominator, which is 3 plus j4. So conjugate is just simply change the sign of the imaginary number. Okay, then multiply the same in the numerator so that this equation is the same. So this one is simply equal to 1. Okay, the one in the parenthesis, this is still equal to 1. Okay, so then you will have the product of, you have 6 plus 6 minus 12, so this is negative 6, and then you have 8j plus 9j, so this is 17j, j17. Okay, so it's up to you. You can do the same as the above process, so you can do that, no? And then the denominator is simply the difference of two squares. So 3 squared is 9. Okay, so the difference of two squares looks like this: 3 squared minus 4 squared. Now, okay, take note of this. You have j4, okay, squared. So actually j squared, 4 squared. Now, take note, j squared is negative 1. So making the denominator 3 squared plus 4 squared. Okay, so meaning j becomes negative 1. So negative times negative becomes positive. Okay, so therefore the answer for this is negative 6 plus j17. Okay, and then divided by 9 plus 8, so this is 17. Okay, so that's it. So you can simplify this one as negative 6 over 17 plus j. Okay, so we have the answer for the product, and then you have for the division. Okay, now if we want to use our calculator, so you can see a calculator, I suppose. Okay, so the product, first you go to the mode complex, mode 2, and then you can simply write directly the complex and you press this one. So for the fraction, if you want a division, but we are in the product, so you can actually store the complex number 2 plus j3, so you can store that one. So you can write 2 plus 3i, and then shift store, and then press a. Okay, so your variable a is 2 plus 3i. Okay, so shift store here are above 7, shift store A, or B or C. These are the variables. Okay, so I stored 2 plus 3i as A. Then I can press this one again, and then I can store the other one, 3 minus 4i as B. So shift store and B. Okay, so I have A and B as my variable, so I can do the product. So for the product, is simply press to get variable A, alpha A, and then you have also times, or you don't need to write times, but you can alpha B. Okay, so you have that equation for the product. So we got the correct answer, 18 plus I or 18 plus J. So you don't need, you also don't need to write the times if you want. Okay, to make it okay. So the same answer. Now, as I said, you can use, you can manually solve. You can manually do the 2 plus 3i times 3 minus j4. But this way it's better because it's faster. And then you can do the division like this. You press the divide. Okay. Sorry, I think we made a mistake in our solution. Sorry, I think going back. So this should be 9 plus 16. Sorry. 9 plus 16 should be 25. Oh no. Okay, so let's made a mistake there. So let me check this one. This is 25. Okay, so sorry for that. So this should be 25. Okay. Then J, so 17 over 25. Okay. Then, okay, so you have that one, or you can simply do like this. Okay, so we got the correct answer. Okay, so be careful with the denominator. So as you can see, we are prone to human error. So that's why we need the help of our calculator. But it's good to verify our answer with these devices. Okay, that's it. That is for the product and for the division. One thing to take note, for the product, you need a FOIL method or the distribution method. And for the division, you need to take care of the conjugate. Okay, so this is what we call the conjugate method in order to get the answer. So now remember that there's a J here. Okay, sorry, there should be J in the final answer. Okay, that's it.